sucks that chi, that energy, that lifeblood out of you. So you're not there for the people you love. Okay, the first one is your diet. You mentioned it, and it's causing you to get exhausted because it's causing the carb coma. So define what a carb coma is.
So we've all experienced it. We hear about it on Thanksgiving Day, but unfortunately, it's not just Thanksgiving Day. Many of us overeat throughout the day, even when we think we're eating good foods. And so it's really not just about carbs, it's about overeating. There's actually a hormone that's released as our stomach gets fuller and fuller that creates that sleepiness and adds to our exhaustion when you just want to take a nap when you're done eating.
Oh, is that one of them? It's one of the exhausting things in your life. Let's bring up Wanda. Her diet is a perfect example of this problem. Where's Wanda? Hey, Wanda, come on. Hey. Thanks for joining us.
Hey. Hi, Dr. Oz.
So talk to me a little bit about this. Talk to me about your energy. Have you noticed a drop visibly?
Are you serious? I'm like, and it's like, I'm finding it's especially in the middle of the day, right after lunchtime, and then just when it's time to go home. And I'm a commuter, so as soon as I get on that road, it's like I need a nap. And it's like, okay, so what am I going to do? I'm like having like that 4th cup of coffee, and I'm like, okay, let me grab some nuts, or I like these kind of like cranberries.
Cranberries?
Yeah, and they've got a lot of sugar, and I'm like throwing them down like candy, and so that's where I'm getting my energy, like in the middle of the day.
And it's not sustaining you. Listen,
no.
How many people is Wanda speaking for? Let me show of hands here. Everybody. there's not a single person who put their hands up. All right. Your story is a pretty common one. Heidi, if you don't mind, show Wanda what she's doing wrong.
So to begin with, because Wanda is commuting 2 hours, it's not a small commute. She doesn't eat before she leaves, so by the time she gets to her desk, she's so hungry. And again, that's because there's a different hormone that when you don't eat in the morning, it actually kicks in later to say, okay, make up for that food. So you get to the office, you eat a big bowl of oatmeal. Oatmeal's great, but you have that with these cranberries, which you think are being healthy, but the amount that you eat, 1 cup of these, 1 cup, and you came in with the whole big bag. Or
is that how many you're eating?
Okay, so hey, we're here to help make it better. Okay. So 1 cup of these is 100 grams of carbohydrate.
Are you serious?
Yes. So you can understand why you would be feeling a little sleepy within the 3 hours and so after eating that. Okay. So here are some suggestions.
Okay.
For you, because you're a commuter, I would say, I know you don't want to take time in the morning, you're trying to get up and out, have just even an egg. And then you can still have your breakfast at your desk. And now, here's the other thing. Because you're so hungry and you munch all morning, you're not giving your stomach and your body, that insulin is pumping the whole time. That's exhausting. Give yourself a break. Say, I know I just had breakfast. I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to have a snack at 11 o'clock. Like, plan what you want. Have an apple and a piece of cheese.
All right.
Here. Matches your jacket. Take that with you.
Well, thank you.
Give that to a friend.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's go on to the second. Who wants some of these? Let's go on to the second reason is you're exhausted. We tested your blood to look for more clues. Let's join Dr. Sean Talbot. He's an exhaustion specialist and author of The Secret of Vigor. So talk to me a little bit about what you look for in blood tests to explain exhaustion. So many women are just sitting back thinking it must be something invisible and impossible to fix.
Right.
What concrete recommendations can we make?
Yeah, so we can look at a lot of things in blood when women are exhausted to find out what the cause might be. We can look at vitamins and minerals. We can look at blood sugar, glucose. We can look at stress hormones like cortisol. And a lot of times when stress is high and cortisol goes up, another hormone, testosterone, will go down, and sometimes that can be something that leads to exhaustion.
Right. You all have heard about cortisol and testosterone, right? You all nodding your heads knowingly. All right, so we're going to talk very concretely about this because the second secret reason, and it's showed up in some of your blood tests, that you're exhausted is low testosterone. They may think it's just a problem for men. This is not just a problem for men. It's a problem for everybody because testosterone levels also drive not just your libido, which is important also, but just the desire to just go and have full speed in life. So where's Michelle? Hey, come, Michelle. Come. Thanks for joining us. All right. Talk to me about how exhaustion affects your life.
I'm tired when I wake up. I'm tired when I go to bed. I have long days. And when I get home, I'm exhausted. I have a family. It's hard to juggle. So I'm just tired all the time.
So we got your blood work. Okay. Now, I just want to warn you that the normal testosterone level is somewhere between 8 and 48. Okay. You would like to be sort of in the middle of that range, ideally. And you're a younger woman, maybe even in the higher part of that range. Remember, 8 to 48 is the goal.
Okay.
Yours was 7.
Wow.
It's off the cliff.
It is.
Fell off. Dr. Talbot, explain why that's so important, and why would that cause you to feel not just exhausted, but maybe burned out too?
Right. So testosterone at a 7, that's a classic sign of overall exhaustion. And some of the things that we can do to bring your testosterone back up into a normal range are to eat healthy, like what you heard from Heidi. Exercise, when we have people exercise to get their testosterone back up. We can also look at dietary supplements like Tongat Ali. This is a really effective way. Sometimes it's called Malaysian ginseng. It's a root extract from Malaysia that can bring a low testosterone back up into a normal range and help you have that motivation to be active again.
Be active again, okay.
Makes sense?
Makes sense.
You know, there's one other thing we found with, and the things that Dr. Talbot mentioned will work for this as well, but it's something we see in about 80 million Americans. You and 9 other women here, 10 out of 24, tested for pre-diabetes. So the things Dr. Talbot mentioned will fix a lot of these things at once if you can get into them.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now for the third area, we investigated over-the-counter medications. Dinah, where's Dinah?
Hey.
How are you?
Hey, how are you, Dr.
I was going to call on you anyway because I saw you sitting over here and your eyes go like this when we start talking about these things. Let me talk about you personally, though. So I did a little bit of homework on each of you.
Okay.
You take some pain medications once in a while.
Yes,
How
I have
often?
to. A couple times a week.
And why do you have to?
To get rid of the pain, mostly when I'm PMSing, and also since I'm in the gym so much, I'm in the gym 5-6 days a week for about 3 hours.
It's a lot.
And yes, and I think also my bed, because sometimes I wake up, I have like neck, shoulder pain. So I'm a dental hygienist. I can't come to work with pain,
Right.
so I have to take the pain medication.
You do cause some pain sometimes doing what you do. I should point out. So the third secret reason that you're exhausted is that those pain relievers you're taking and other medications as well, they have side effects.
Wow.
Let me point this out because most people don't appreciate this. You're not going to find it written on the labels that often. But if you look carefully, most pain relievers, like the ones with naproxen.
That's the one,
That's
yeah,
it. You know, these are great. They're great. They work fantastically well. But
Yeah.
in about 10% of people, they cause sleepiness.
Oh my goodness.
So
oh wow.
anytime you're taking anything that's strong enough to help you is
Yes.
strong enough to hurt you as well.
Yes.
We have gotten very comfortable taking care of minor aches and pains and other things we have that are sort of smaller in scale with medications.
Yeah.
And we ought to try to get comfortable doing other things besides medication. So I've got a little solution for you. Got a little damp cloth here.
Okay.
Okay. Have peppermint you've heard of as a food.
Yes.
Right? But I'm going to talk to you about it as a solution that works in other ways. It actually can be used as aromatherapy. Take 1 dropper's full,
Okay.
drop it on this towel. I get to do this for you. Is there a man in your life?
No.
There's not. All right. Can we find some men in the audience there? All right. You take this washcloth, okay? Got some stuff, we can smell it, right? And then you have the person that you care for in your life, put this on your neck.
Oh wow.
And just begin to massage it a little bit. And I'll do it for you. Because the ideal thing here is to relax your muscles, right? So you don't have to take pills. Because there's no reason for you to put a pill into your stomach that goes all over your body,
Yes.
including your brain,
I
to take
agree.
care of a local problem.
This is
Okay.
good.
Does that work?
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you very much. All right. And finally, for the fourth area, we tested your pets. And let's join veterinarian Dr. Louise Murray. Welcome. Let's talk about pets. You know, this is actually, we saw it in the package, it's very common that pet owners come to the clinic exhausted. So let me just highlight this. The fourth secret reason you may be exhausted is that you sleep with your pet in your bed. Yes. Now, we're going to talk about this because it turns out, and this has been studied, half of the people who sleep with pets in their bed report problems sleeping, including, oh, you have that problem too? Yeah. I can just keep you up here by you guys get your chair here, please. Where's Cindy? Cindy, come on up. And if you, how are you, Cindy? And if you don't mind, where's Ricky? Bring Ricky out. Come over here, Ricky. Come on over here. Here's the attack dog coming. This may be your culprit. Oh, Ricky's making a run for it.
Hi, Ricky.
All right. So, Cindy, how often does Ricky sleep? Yeah, he can come over here. Here, you can go in front of the table here. Go on up there. Are you the husband?
Yes.
What's your first name?
Frank.
Okay,
Nice
Frank.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Here, have a seat over there, Frank. Pick up.
That was a treat.
All right, now, how often do you sleep with Ricky?
Every night.
Every night?
Every night.
Yeah, Ricky's not a small pet.
No, I have a king-size bed.
Yeah, king-size bed. All right. Let me show you something. Come back over here with me a little bit. Look at that curve I'm going to put up there. This is a sleep study. We monitored your sleep. And I want you to, you see the total number up there? It says deep sleep, the green areas?
Yeah.
That's what you want? The amount of sleep you got was 4 hours and 18 minutes that night. You even realize you're being woken up as he moves around?
Yeah, he does. He wakes me up, but then I go back to sleep.
Doesn't work that way. Here's a picture of you doing it. Now watch. You don't just go back to sleep. You wake up, and when you wake up, you're jerked to a higher level. Up, he's up. He's up, back down, up, down. Every time that happens, you're taken out of that deep restorative sleep to a very light sleep. It doesn't give you the same kind of restoration that you need. So talk to me a little bit about this. What can she do?
All right, so for active pets like Ricky, it's very important for them to get lots of exercise during the daytime. We like to say that a tired dog is a good dog. So lots of exercise, particularly as the day goes on. Dogs are also very easily bored. So if they're bored, they're going to pester you and not let you rest. So we need to give them something to do. For example, we can feed them their meals stuffed into a Kong toy.
Go get 'em.
And that keeps them occupied so that you can get some sleep. And
She's occupied now.
Speaking of sleeping, of course, Cindy, you know that you're going to sleep better if Ricky has his own place to sleep. For Ricky, we did recommend crate training, and dogs do like having their own little safe haven. If the dog will sleep in their own bed, you can encourage them to do that. That would be best, and you'll get more sleep.
What do you
He
think?
loves it.
I knew it would work. I want to thank all my guests very much. Be right back.
Coming up, did you ever think your house could be making you fat?
No, but it made me feel better.
Solutions for 3 rooms
We're going to get to the bottom of your weight issues one room at a time.
that may contribute to packing on pounds.
Doable?
Doable.
Next.
صورتها ما بتسرقش خيالي.
حصريا ولأول مرة
عينيها، شعرها، وشها، جسمها.
الرؤية العربية للدراما المكسيكية الأنجح على الإطلاق.
لا تلعبي بالنار.
أنا النار.
روبي قريبا على MBC 4. رأيت حبا يموت.
أنت دمرت لي حياتي. أنا ضرتك يا صباح.
لا تفتح الباب. لازم نتطلق. نحن لازم ندمر.
هل يزهر الحب في قلبي من جديد أم يذبل كأوراق الخريف؟ خريف الحب الليلة 8 KSA على MBC 4.
For the first time with Silk Protein Extract, New Lux helps lock moisture in.